Hi guys. So it's a total paradox from the chemicals. I'm not going to just use this. You put my slides? You put my slides? Okay, I'm just going to start. It's total paradox from chemicals to no chemicals. And I thank Nishant sir and Sunil Anna, Jonty, so that they gave me this opportunity to present how Ayurveda is actually helping. I'm doing this for last 15 years, but I feel this is a great platform to actually connect with you guys and express how Ayurveda is actually transforming or helping these elite athletes. One of the basic principles of Ayurveda is we go to the roots of anything. And you just imagine one of the main sports in ancient time was, any guesses? Sorry? So wrestling, but if you go as evolutionary science, it's hunting. It's hunting to be, and it's showing your body, showing your presence in a community, in a small population as nomads. Hunting was the thing to show out, to stand out of the population, and to make your remark as an individual, and which required agility, which required strength, it required mental stability. And Ayurveda actually can address all these aspects. When we talk about talk about my journey, I completed my graduation in 2004, and I used to play soccer. And I realized I had to give back to my team, my local team, and I used to spend my time at the field. And then I realized there's so many things as an Ayurvedic doctor I could give back, and those inputs would be as simple as avoiding. So in soccer we have so many hamstring injuries, and there are so many modalities by which we can actually increase the length of sartorius, by which, and through massages, through enemas, through detox, through herbs, you can actually ensure that there are minimalistic injuries in that zone. Taking things ahead, I visited US for the same. I was helping the major league players and the cyclists there, and they embraced Ayurveda. They follow the herbs and they follow the detox. It's basically how you actually understand Ayurveda is. Ayurveda is all natural, as you know. It's very Indian to us. No side effects and all, but it gives a very unique profiling of individuals. As a coach, so back home there are athletic coaches, there are badminton coaches I work with, whom right on the grassroots level so they have their own experiences on understanding whom to pick in what position, but also they take our inputs in terms of body profiling, as in the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, like how Charles expressed these three videos in the earlier session. We can actually have those components expressed as per Ayurveda, and what Ayurveda gives you is an expression of these 7 layers of existence of our body, which is phenomenal, and it correlates few things so efficiently. I feel even when we are talking about all these stress fractures, we are talking about good recovery. Ayurveda can come handy in so many occasions that I just don't understand. I think we are coming along to understand how Ayurveda can actually come along and get this message across, that hey, there is this proven evidence-based science which can help the athletes to get more stronger and less prone to injuries. One of the major things, what I understand is, we as a athlete, he's going to go out there and perform. He's not going to hold back anything for the sake of not getting injured. He's going to go there. He's going to, when we want, like in cricketing parlance, when we want a bowler to bowl at 150 and he's going to get applause and he's going to get best of the contracts. He's going to hyperflex his knee time and time in, time out. He's going to put that pressure on his ankle. But what these small changes in lifestyle, right from diet to body work, massages, specific massages for specific things, specific oils, what these things consistently, how it can help not to reach that slide which Dr. Teros expressed about degenerative changes. I think that in that depth we can go, and we can ensure right from grassroots level to the top elite athletes, we can ensure a lifestyle which is proven, which has no side effects, and inputs right from the mental aspect to the food platter to the use of massages, and in this thing, the expression of the modalities used today, I see Ayurveda just that lacuna there, and no compete with anything. Trust me, guys. There has to be a SNC coach, your normal coach who train you the skill part. You need your physios, you need your surgeons, but there's this lacuna here. Guys, we have to keep our eyes open, our thought process open to embrace Ayurveda. And trust me, any information which can help your athletes to be at least 1% stronger at the field, to make you proud, I think that and without any side effects, that should be welcome, right? So that's a kind of input an Ayurveda doctor can give you, and when that expression of athlete comes in, we can actually from expressing the skill aspect, like we correlate the skill impartment to sleep and then becoming a muscle memory. So it's not that you do a shot or rehearse a throw 1,000 times. Yeah, you do that, but Ayurveda can actually help in the recovery process, as just expressing sleep, and how that can translate into a muscle memory. So tomorrow that skill comes out as an ease. And one another basic aspect of I'm just touch basing points, because I think we are within 5 minutes we break for lunch. The one of the unique expression what I feel in Ayurveda to the world is, so my postgraduate thesis is on how there's a correlation of gut health with the bone health. Ayurvedic doctors out here might be knowing Dr. Setu. Dr. Setu around? Yeah. So there's a direct correlation between the gut health and the bone health, and if we can see to it that this correlation is maintained throughout the athlete, through lifestyle, through detox, through Ayurveda, through enemas. There are specific enemas for that. Trust me, guys. The movement of calcium through the heart to the heart joints, or through the bone mass, is going to be much easy. Just to tell you how it works, that every day we are the body is we are losing our skin. Every time there is a new you. Every day we are evolving. So the bone also every 14 months, 15 months is changing. It's not that hard bone what we see. It's evolving. And when it comes to expression of lifestyle, you can use Ayurveda for your athletes, so that the bone quality becomes more supple, and they are able to take that pounding, stress onto them, and not lead to any degenerative changes later on. So I think I'll just sum it up with the same thing. Keep open, be open to inputs coming from Ayurveda doctors or practitioners, which will actually help you to put up another added modality in your quest to make your athletes stronger. I'll just roughly run down through the slides. We have time, right? We have time? Yeah. I'll just roughly just So in this endeavor, we have started We Are Wellness, where we understand wellness in multi-dimension. So it's just our effort to give that unique and authentic Ayurveda solution for injury, for performance enhancement, and for recovery. So it's, as I told you, Ayurveda is evidence-based. It's all natural. It has been tested over the ages, and it's just we have to keep get the right knowledge and the right herbs across, so that they help your athletes to be best at their specific sports. So me and Jonty have taken this endeavor to take things ahead. The basic, as I told you, we can also help in injury management to an extent before it goes in hands of the later brothers of ours, the surgeons. So I think with physios and SNC trainers, we can really help to get things aligned so that there are lesser chances, or for that matter, not lesser chances. I think then we can higher the goals of the respective sports. So like, why can't, and in India using this thing, why can't we break the 9.36? It's 9.63, sir, thanks. So why can't we break 9.63? Why can't we use our stuff, all natural stuff, and make a statement? Why can't our bowlers, why can't there be a brigade of bowlers who are rested well, are into a system where they stay long for longer times? We ensure their longevity in terms of their bone health, muscle health, recovery is there. And why don't we as an Indian set up those standards in the global arena? So we have these programs. We can ensure that right from, we can have that inputs in the posology, like so then aspect when to have what. Ayurveda has a superb explanation on that. Like, we can't just milk makes you good, but we can't just have milk early in the morning or at the time going to bed. So these are small aspects, but which will have huge impact. Like Edward was talking about the breakfast. There's a huge emphasis on breakfast for athletes. We on grassroots level, we have an communication with the parents, as in what should be going in that bowl in the morning and without fail, or what's the range you can still manage the palatability of the kid and not compromise on the nutrition. So basically, we use herbs, oils, we do detox, gut cleansing techniques, and controlled breathing, which is again important to get the focus right. So one of the testimonials is from the major league player called Desirella Ford. So he really has embraced Ayurveda. I say he after his career, he had his record company. He shut this thing that up, and he took up nutrition as a course, and he's practicing. He takes inputs from me from India here and helps athletes back in US. And Charles sir, as I told you about this guy called Ajit Kulkarni, last 15 years, all these athletes, grassroots athletes, we are able to help them right from their injuries to managing their lifestyle, to ensure that these bunch of people get right knowledge at the grassroots level. We are able to ensure that Ayurveda in coming time will make a mark on the sports arena to take things ahead, not only for India, but athletes across who come to us asking for a better themselves using all natural modalities. I think that's what I want to communicate to you guys. Keep things open for Ayurveda.